y'all, welcome back to Segments with Sherry. Today I am in Ohio and I have a very special guest with me, my Aunt Rayelene. She is one of my favorite people in the world and she's camera shy but has agreed to do some recipes with me. We're actually going to be in this area for about 6 weeks visiting with my aunt, my mom. We just have a lot of family over here. My cousins.
She is my favorite. She's my favorite.
She's everybody's favorite. My aunt grows most of her own vegetables. She's got her little garden back there. And yesterday we went and picked a bunch of peppers that were ripened and ready. So once those peppers are ready, that means one thing in her household. It is time for pepper soup season. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to use those peppers to make her famous pepper soup. I'm excited to share this recipe with y'all, and I'm even more excited that I get to do some videos with my Aunt Rayelene. Let's get started. All right, y'all, we had some technical difficulties. So the cooktop in here is induction. My aunt brought her nice big stainless steel pan or pot that we were going to cook in, but it would not work on the induction cooktop. So now we're here using this smaller pot and everything's not going to fit in there, so we're going to come up with something clever to try to make this recipe work. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to brown our ground beef. We have about 1.5 pounds here, and then we are going to add our onions. How many onions is that, Aunt Rayelene?
I get two
medium-sized onions that she's diced up. So we're going to cook this until the meat is done. My aunt did bring up a very good point. She cooks her rice first to ensure that it gets done, and she cooks 1 cup of rice. And that's what this recipe calls for. And is this just a recipe you kind of made up over time, or did you pull this off of somewhere, or just grew up on it, or?
Just instead of making stuffed peppers, we figured this would be a lot easier and quicker, just to chop up all those peppers and throw it all in the pot and be done.
She's got some really good recipes, y'all. She makes her own noodles. So that's another thing we're going to put on the channel. And she actually made a dessert yesterday that tasted like apple pie, but it was made with zucchini.
Zucchini apple dump cake.
That was right out of her garden. And it was delicious. So we're going to be putting that on our channel as well. Now that our meat is browned and our onions are cooked pretty good, we're going to go ahead and add 1 packet of the onion soup mix. And that's just like a Lipton whatever.
Yeah, your Lipton dry onion soup mix. We can dump some peppers in here.
So here's all these beautiful green peppers that my aunt got from her garden. And she chopped all these up, y'all. I don't know how many there were. It seems like we picked like 10 or 12 of them.
Yeah, plus to throw in a couple of the sweet banana peppers too.
Yes. Oh, that looks so good. And they smell amazing. Even yesterday, they were just, before we even cut into them, they were smelling so good.
It's going to be a good little bit.
So, these were, because she grew them in her garden, they're not the jumbo big ones that you see in the grocery store. They were smaller, probably like this big, I'd say. And we used probably about 10 peppers.
Well, if you don't have your home canned tomatoes, you can take a can of stewing tomatoes and a couple cans of diced tomatoes. That's what I used to use if I didn't have these.
Okay, so one of the large size of stewing tomatoes, like 32 ounces or whatever that is.
Depends on how much you want to make, yeah.
Okay. So what she does is she's got all this stuff from her garden that she's blended up and made her own sauce here. Because she does a lot of canning, so this is going to be really delicious, y'all. I just cannot wait. With this many peppers, you might maybe even need a little more, like maybe 2 cans of that.
Just depends on how much you want to make. Better put the rice in now.
Yeah. So like I said, we've already cooked the rice, and we're going to add, this is 1 cup of cooked rice. We do have some of these hot peppers. Are we going to throw any of these in?
Yeah, we can throw a couple of them in on top. And
so these are also from her garden. Let me show y'all. For flavor, let's just throw them all in. Like you said, we can pull them out later.
Yeah.
This is totally optional. Depends on if you like heat or not. So she's got what, like 3 hot peppers that she added in. Kept them pretty large so that way we can pull them out. It's just doing it for flavor. We're adding the 3rd jar of juice. And that is a tight fit, Aunt Rayelene.
It was too bad the bigger pot didn't work.
Yes. So at this point, we're going to add in our seasonings. My aunt's adding salt. I'm going to add in some pepper, garlic powder. so we put the lid on. We're going to let it come to a boil. Then we're going to turn this down to a simmer. And we'll let it simmer for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
While our soup's cooking, we're going to give you guys an update of where we are. As we said in the beginning, we are in Ohio. We're here visiting family. We've got a lot of family here. And I'm going to be doing several videos with my aunt. She's going to do a video with me once a week, which is so amazing. And I'll just tell you a little bit about my aunt. She's been married to my Uncle Ronnie for how long?
Almost 60 years.
Almost 60 years, y'all. Oh my goodness, that is so hard to believe. That's really amazing.
Yeah.
And she was born and raised here, just stayed here pretty much her whole life. Whenever she was growing up, Grandma always did a lot of gardening. And the kids grew up doing that, which is really cool. And she enjoys doing that to this day.
Yep.
And she will can all kinds of stuff. I will have to take a video and show you guys her room where she keeps all of her her canned goods.
As long as she's okay with that, of course.
Yes. It's impressive. It's very impressive. I always said if anything ever happens, we're coming to Aunt Rayelene's house because we'll be able to eat for a lifetime. But yeah, she's amazing. We have very similar personalities. I think that's why we get along so well. She's a little bit quiet, sort of like me, but loves to play games just like me. We just have a lot of common interests.
Yep.
And have just always gotten along great. So that's a little bit about my aunt. Anything you want to add, Aunt Rayelene?
Nothing I can think of.
No. She takes great care of my mom, by the way. Like, very good care. She goes over every single week, sometimes multiple times a week, to make sure all of her meds are sorted out. Normally Mom gets her meds done in like this little packet and it gets delivered to her, but because she's been in the hospital so frequently, her medicines have been all screwed up, and Aunt Rayelene makes sure they are sorted out for her, and she does great at that. If there's an emergency, Aunt Rayelene just lives right down the road from Mom. Aunt Rayelene will get in her car and get over there like in minutes, no questions asked. So we rely on her for a lot of different things like that. She's just an amazing person in general, and just really good to my mom and always been good to us.
Yeah, she's my favorite.
She's my favorite too.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's kind of the update. You'll be seeing a lot more of her, and we'll be in this same area for 6 weeks. So it's going to be great. It's been about 45 minutes, so we are going to add in our garlic. This is fresh from my aunt's garden. We love garlic in this household, so we're good with.
That's good.
Do that to your liking. You don't have to put quite so many cloves. And then what do we do? Just put that in there?
Just stir them in there, and they'll finish cooking in that hot soup.
Mm-hmm.
So you can turn it off and be done.
We're going to do a taste test for y'all.
Got it.
We'll let Aunt Rayelene go first. It's really hot, so we got to be careful.
Uh-huh.
It's hot, but it's good.
It's good.
All those fresh peppers from the garden, I bet that is delicious. Oh, did you get a piece of garlic in there? I'm getting ready to be jealous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
But I got to double check.
And a double check.
I think the seasonings are pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, let me try
Peppers
it.
are so good.
These peppers are so good. Yeah, let me try it too. I'm getting jealous over here.
Love it.
The best. That's just like the best comfort food. This is a 10 out of 10. My aunt's own individual recipe for pepper soup, and it is delicious. Definitely give this one a try, y'all.
Good.
Season it to your liking, whatever seasons you want, and it's fantastic. And we are so grateful that you're willing to come on our channel and share these delicious recipes, Aunt Rayelene. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for joining us today. We are so very grateful for each and every one of you. If you end up trying this recipe, do let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification so you'll be notified the next time I post a video. Have a blessed day, y'all. Bye. Okay.